What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. Now today is our first movie review. This time, this is our first 80s movie. Look at that. Is that what most 80s kids wear or 90s kids? So anyways, today we are going to review Howard the Duck. Now I know, very, very weird choice, and I know the movie was criticized for not being all that good, so I get the people that don't like it. I get it, but that's why I'm doing something different, okay? I'm basically reviewing a lot of films that got a lot of slack when they first came out, like Howard the Duck. And you know what I think? I think we should revisit this movie more. Maybe we should. So in further ado, let's start the review. So, let's get to the story. So we see Howard in his parallel world where he lives in an apartment. He sits around drinking beer and smoking cigars and reading the latest edition of Play Duck. Guys, don't get me even started of what Play Duck is. Don't get me even started, okay? And actually that's not a phone, it's just a phone case. And strangely, there's an email that I got that says that if you don't finish this review, you will be stuck in space forever. After the video ends, I'm gonna be in space. Okay, guys, listen. The next time you see me, I'm gonna be in space. Okay, with portals around me. Okay. Next time when I see you guys, I'll be in space. Okay, I'm gonna stop that from happening. Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna continue this review. So, moving on. So, back to the story. Alright, so Howard's sitting there watching TV when suddenly his chair starts to shake and rumble as he propels backwards through his apartment building, flying through dozens and dozens of walls. Howard continues to fly out of his apartment, actually into space. So Howard somehow crosses dimensions and ends up on the terrifying land of the human world. But not just the human world of the 80s. Yeah, that's scary. Anyways, he comes across this woman who's being attacked and decides to help her out. So after being bailed out by a duck, boy, that's gonna be embarrassing, we learn that the young woman's name is Beverly. As you can imagine, they both have some interesting questions for each other. So Beverly is about to leave poor Howard behind, but the awkward 80s love music suggests that she should do something else. So being a sucker for our hard duck case, Beverly decides to take Howard in and let him spend the night. So Howard eventually falls asleep as Beverly uptakes in a rather uncomfortable sequence. So they go to a scientist played by Tim Robbins to see where he can figure out where he came from and how he got here. So he obviously doesn't help much, which means Howard is still stuck in this surreal world where he never seems to fit in. He also tells Beverly to go away as he just wants to be left alone. If you can believe it, Howard actually gets a job cleaning at a local romantic spa. Despite the job, Howard seems to still not be fitting in, as crowds of people constantly remind him. So Howard returns to Beverly, who happens to have a band called Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb. There he comes across Beverly's manager and tries to persuade him to let her out of the band's contract. They pick him up and throw him across the bar, thinking they got rid of the little quacker. But then they fight. So after that embarrassing display, the manager decides to get the women back their money and let them out of the contract. So Howard meets up with Beverly backstage where, oh no, not this guy again, who is Tim Robbins' character. What the heck is he doing there anyway? So even though they got out of the contract, the band is still stuck without a manager. But unfortunately, that's not all they talk about. They happen to be scientists. Then there was three scientists in the room. They happen to be scientists who think they know how Howard got here. Apparently, they were working on some sort of dimensional jumpy thing that pointed into Howard's universe that actually brought him to our world. So the easy solution is just to brought him back through the same process. So the scientists decided to drive him to the machine and send him back. So the gang gets to the machine with no problems, and it looks like Howard is finally going home. But wait. So yeah, the movie keeps on going. Apparently one of the scientists is taken over by an alien life form from another parallel dimension. So the characters just sit and talk for a bit. That's all he do. On top of that, he can also use his mental powers to do horrible menacing things, like assassinate table condiments like ketchup and mustard. To make things even worse, Howard gets into yet another fight. They keep fighting until they finally grab him and tie him down and try to decapitate him. But the possessed scientist gets up and saves Howard so he can get to the key of the dimensional machine back. Even if after people left, he just keeps blowing things up and kidnaps Beverly. So Howard manages to know how to ride a plane or a plane looking thing and tries to save Beverly. He tires down Beverly. He tires down Beverly, hoping to try to transfer another alien to her body. As Howard comes in to save the day, but there's more aliens. As Howard comes in to save the day, but there's more aliens coming. But there's more aliens coming. What do we do? Howard destroys the machine, and then the characters think Howard is dead. Turns out Howard is still alive. So everyone returns home, and I guess Howard is their new manager. And at the end, he has his very own guitar solo. Oh yeah, you will believe a duck can rock. What's up, guys? And well, I'm now in space. Hey, there's a bunch of stars around me. Till next time, stay tuned for another episode. Cause while you guys are waiting, go check out my shorts. All my shorts that I'll upload every single week. And well, unfortunately, I'm trapped in space. Until then, see you guys in the next one. Bye.